Hey, good morning. This is Mike. When Shelly and I first got married back in the early 90s, I used to work in telemarketing, and I had a belief that I could make 400 bucks a week. In the early 90s, that wasn't bad money. The problem was is that I hated telemarketing. I was in this little room with about 30 other people, a couple supervisors. My ear was hooked up to an automated dialer all day long. Beep, beep, beep. They'd put another person through as soon as the last one hung up. And I could only take it 3 or 4 days a week. The problem was, if I didn't go to work every single day, they'd fire me. The other problem was is that if I don't go to work every single day, I didn't make the 400 bucks a week I needed to make. I'd built my life around making 400 bucks a week. Silly as that sounds. So what would happen is that they'd have these contests at the end of the week where you'd line up about 20 feet away from a putting hole, and they'd let one person putt. And if they made the putt, they'd give them $100 cash. Now, the way that you got to putt was that you had to have more sales than anybody else, or more credit card orders, or more paid in full orders than anybody else. And so I would come in and work 3 or 4 days a week and make sure that I got more sales than anybody else, working 5 days a week, which was a trick some weeks. And then at the end of the week, I had to putt from $100. Now, here's the important part. I believed that I could make $400 a week. That was the limitation that I put on myself. And it was also my capacity. My capacity was for 400 bucks a week. So I had to make that putt. And you know what? I very seldom missed that putt because I believed that that $100 was mine. I believed my capacity was for 400 bucks, and so I made it happen. Your capacity has a lot to do with how much money you make. What is your capacity? What do you believe you can make? What do you believe you can withstand? What do you believe you can do? How hard do you believe you can push? If you've watched Navy SEALs training, one of the things that stands out to me is that these guys, they tap out before they make it through because they just mentally check out. Everybody else is doing it. Everybody else makes it to Navy SEAL status, but these guys don't believe that they can hold their breath that long. They don't believe they can push through the pain or the exertion. They don't believe that they can push through the tiredness and the weariness. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that you can achieve it. I know that sounds goofy and silly, but if you don't believe it, you're not going to make it happen. Expand your capacity. Remove the limitations off your life. Get around people who think big. Get around people who dream big. Actually, get around people who are doing it big. This is Mike, and I hope you make it a great day.